What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Lazarin. Please comment, like, and subscribe on this video. I thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all make sure you guys tune in to the live stream. If y'all guys want to come talk basketball in the live stream, you guys welcome to. Let's get right into the video. The San Antonio Spurs defeat the Toronto Raptors last night, 125-107. It was an ass whooping last night. Kawhi Leonard and DeMar DeRozan first time playing each other teams, you know, since the trade in the offseason. Like I say, I expected San Antonio to come into this season really, really good. The only reason I got them in the playoff hunt, I said they're going to be in the playoffs because of Coach Gregg Popovich, and I have faith in Coach Gregg Popovich. I think he's a great coach. Like I say, until Coach Gregg Popovich retires, I think he's the best coach in the NBA. Everybody say Brad Stevens is the best coach in the NBA, but Gregg Popovich is the best head coach in the NBA. Until he retires, that guy does a great job on developing guys. He developed, look what he done to Brett Forbes. Look how good Brett Forbes was last night. Was very good, 5 for 6 last night in the almost the first half. Like I say, look how he did to White. Look what he did to White. Very good. A 28th pick overall. Lonnie Walker is just coming back off injury. I really like him. I think that's another guy that Gregg Popovich can play. Dallas Bertans, who's turned into one of the elite three-point shooters in the game. LaMarcus Aldridge, who's in and out sometime. And ever since DeMar DeRozan went to San Antonio, he turns into a better player. He looks like a better player. But the only thing about it, DeMar DeRozan is in the Western Conference, and last night he showed why, like I say, Toronto shouldn't have traded him. But I defended DeMar DeRozan this whole offseason when they made that trade. I thought the Raptors should have gave him at least one more year. I thought they should have at least gave at least one more year. They knew LeBron was going to go to LA, so I thought they should have just gave it one more year. But did DeMar DeRozan show up last night with a triple-double? I think 21 points, 11 assists, and 10 rebounds last night, 2 steals. It was a blowout from the start last night. The first quarter, it was 38-19. Brett Forbes came out on fire. DeMar DeRozan came in. He dribbled the ball down the court. He got an N1. He got an N1 play over Pascal Siakam. Kyle Lowry did not play last night, so Fred VanVleet got the starting nod last night. But like I say, the Toronto Raptors are still good. They're 28-12. They're still good. Kawhi Leonard came out first play of the game, gets the ball. He gets an and one. The only thing he didn't get is the free throw. He struggled last night. The whole Raptors team struggled as a whole to make shots last night, to get anything going. San Antonio was hot. Patty Mills comes off the bench hitting threes. LaMarcus Aldridge was pretty good. Was okay last night. He was okay. He had 23 points. He only missed 4 shots from the field. Dallas Bertans hits a deep 3, like I say, to keep the game as a blowout. White hits a 3. He's hitting threes, driving to the bucket, setting up his teammates. San Antonio doesn't get enough credit for how they develop players. They develop players really, really good, and I thought they done a great job with Brett Forbes, the guy that I knew from Michigan State. He's a sharpshooting guy. The guy's really pretty good. It was this one play when he hit a 3 on a previous play, and then someone, thought he was about to shoot it. I guess Danny Green thought he was about to shoot the basketball. He ends up crossing Danny Green over and going straight to the bucket. Like I say, this San Antonio team is going to be a tough team in the Western Conference. They're 22-17 right now. This team is going to be a great team in the Western Conference. This team is going to be a very good team. And like I say, I expect them to be in the top 8, top 7, competing for the whole season. Like I said, it was an ass whoop last night from start to finish last night. It looked like DeMar DeRozan wanted this win. He looked like he wanted it. It was great to see Gregg Popovich and Kawhi Leonard hug it up, and Danny Green them hugging up their old teammates. Kawhi Leonard won a championship with this team. Danny Green won a championship. So it was good to see them put their differences to the side and move on like they supposed to do. But like I say, other than last night, DeMar DeRozan was very, very good last night on the defensive side of the ball. And he came out like one drive. He hits a floater. He hits a high floater, you know, just to cap off everything. But like I say, this San Antonio team is everybody's sleeping on the San Antonio team because they lost Kawhi Leonard. They're still good in the Western Conference. They're an 8 seed or a 7 seed, no more than that. They're first rounding out. Marcus Aldridge was really, really good. But I thought, like I say, I'm seeing DeMar DeRozan being more of a team player. I've seen him being able to be more of a better player, passing the ball more, rebounding the ball more, assisting more. He's still a mid-range guy. I'm seeing better in DeMar DeRozan since the trade, and I'm even seeing better in Kawhi Leonard since the trade. Like I say, I thought, Jakob Poeltl starting to be great, be good. He blocked a shot at the rim last night. I mean, San Antonio is going to be a really good team. But as far as won the trade, I still think Toronto won the trade. They got the better player in the deal. They got Danny Green who can shoot. Like I say, they just didn't have a great night last night. And they still got another game in Toronto. So last night was an ass whooping. San Antonio whooped their ass from start to finish all the way through. The Raptors really never got close in the first quarter. After that first quarter ass whooping, they really never got close in the game. Norman Powell had a big dunk last night, a one-handed dunk off the sideline. That was a nice dunk. But other than that, Kawhi Leonard hit a couple of threes in and out. But other than that, it was nothing good that the Toronto Raptors done good last night, but get their ass kicked. San Antonio done everything well. Brett Forbes again hitting threes, crossing over Danny Green and going to the bucket. Jakob Poeltl blocking shots. You got DeMar DeRozan, who's getting in the lane consistently, shooting floaters and get to N1. Rudy Gay had a big dunk on a fast break, one-handed dunk. I like this team, and I think this team is going to be competing for the in between 8th or 7th the whole way this season. But like I say, Gregg Popovich is still the best coach in the NBA. I don't care what nobody say. Brad Stevens is the #2 head coach in the league. But like I say, as long as Gregg Popovich exists, like I say, I got Gregg Popovich is the best head coach in the NBA right now, as far as developing players. And Toronto developed players pretty good too. But like I said, I don't think San Antonio get enough credit for that. Now let's get into team stats. 47 out of 85, 55%. Like I say, they were hot the whole night. San Antonio, 13 out of 27, 48%. They don't shoot a lot of threes, but they do make a lot. They don't shoot a lot of threes, but they do make a high percentage of them because of the offense, the ball movement, and they get the right shot. They get a great shot every time. That's what Gregg Popovich does, being a great head coach, making sure your team gets a great shot every possession. 18 out of 20 from the free throw line, 90%, 49 rebounds, offensive rebounds 8, defensive rebounds 36, 32 assists, ball movement. Like I say, they get a great shot every time the ball. All 5 players on the floor touches the basketball at least. 7 steals, no blocks, 13 turnovers, points off turnovers 14, 27 fast break points, 48 points in the paint. Toronto Raptors, 39 out of 87, 44%. Made 6 threes. That's not gonna get it done. 20%. 23 out of 29 from the free throw line, 79%. Rebounds 45, offensive rebounds 9, defensive rebounds 30, 21 assists, 9 steals, 6 blocks, 10 turnovers, points off turnovers 17, fast break points 17, and 48 points in the paint. Let's get into the box score. We're going to get the hell up out of here. And we'll get to the next video. We'll probably get to the next video later on a trade on Justin Holiday. Serge Ibaka, 26 minutes, 14, 1 and 6. Pascal Siakam, who's a candidate for most improved player of the year. 10 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, 27 minutes. Kawhi Leonard, 21. Kawhi Leonard had a good game last night, but it was a blowout. So but he still was efficient. He was 0 for 2 from the field. He was from 3, but he was 8 of 13, 21 points, 5 assists and 1 rebound, 33 minutes. Fred VanVleet, 12, 2 and 5, 28 minutes. Norman Powell, who had a nice dunk on the baseline, 14, 2 and 3. CJ Miles, 3 points. Greg Monroe, 12 and 6. DeLon Wright, 15, 1 and 4. Brown, 3 points. Let's get to San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge, 23 points, 5 5 assists, 2 rebounds, 30 minutes, 13 points for Rudy Gay, 3 assists, 7 rebounds. Derek White, that's his name, Derek White, 19 and 4. DeMar DeRozan, 21, 11 and 14, very good. Brett Forbes, who was 6 or 7 from 3, was very hot last night. 23 and 3 in 29 minutes. Douglas Bertans, 5 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 27 minutes. 12 points for Patty Mills, 2 and 1. And Lonnie Walker, on his debut, he hits 3 points. And Marco Bellinelli, 7, 2 and 2. That's the end of the video, guys. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe on this video. San Antonio ass whooped the Toronto Raptors, 125 to 107. It was an ass whooping from the start. They go to 22 and 17. Toronto still got one of the best records in the league, probably the best record in the league, 28 and 12. Give me a comment, like, and subscribe what you think about this game last night. Kawhi Leonard and DeMar DeRozan both have their same debut with their own respective teams, with their old teams. Appreciate all the love. Thank you, guys. I'm out. Peace.